Hi, little people, and welcome to the Forest Animal Walk story. Now, if you haven't done the precursor or watched the precursor on the how to, you need to stop and go back and do that first. But if you have, follow me on in. Come on.
It was a cool autumn morning, and Milo, the mischievous tubby cat, decided that today he was going to leave the comfort of his back garden and explore the deep dog woods behind it. His owner Noah had always told him to stay away from the woods because of the big bears and the wily fox. But Milo was feeling particularly mischievous today. Curiously, he jumped over the fence and prowled over the crunchy forest floor. He stealthily passed Isaac the inchworm, who was slithering over his leaf, looking for a comfy place for his morning nap. Meanwhile, the bunnies playfully hopped from log to log. And the squirrels busily searched for nuts for their tasty breakfast. Over on the other side of the woods, the shy deer thought he had heard a child's voice and sprinted off as fast as lightning. Over by the pond, Brian the bear was looking for a cool, refreshing drink. And Derek the duck waddled down to the water, ready for his morning swim. Deep into the forest, Fonda the fox was feeling particularly sad and upset. Nobody wanted to play with her. Everybody thought she was a bad person. All of a sudden, she had a dreadful idea. I know, she thought to herself as she rubbed her little unkind hands together. I'll dig a super deep hole. It will be a trap. The other animals will fall down in it, then they'll be trapped. They will have to play with me. They'll have no choice. In a blink of an eye, she scurried away to the perfect spot for her trap. The orange leaves crackled beneath her as she quickly traveled to her destination. As Milo ventured deeper into the woods, it became darker and darker. Suddenly, he felt his little feet fall beneath him. "Ah!" he screamed. As he fell into the hole that Fonda, that crafty fox had dug. The deer had been sprinting so fast that she couldn't dodge the hole. A little while later, Derek the duck, who was old and had poor eyesight, plunged into the hole as well. He had mistaken the black hole for another pond. "Oh no!" he cried as he plummeted deeper and deeper. Fonda the fox rubbed her paws together. "Great!" she shouted. "My plan is coming together!" Few hours passed before Beth the bunny tumbled down to the depths of the dark hole. She was closely followed by Brian the bear, who was having a great time scaring her to death by chasing her. The animals huddled together at the base of the hole. "Let us out!" they shrieked frantically. "No," replied Fonda. "You all think that I'm evil, but I'm not. I'm friendly. I just want to play. Please, will you play with me?" "All you needed to do was to ask nicely," replied Brian. "We would have played with you, but now we're all stuck here." "How on earth are we going to get out?" mumbled Derek glumly. The animals scratched their heads as they tried to come up with a plan. As the afternoon went on, Noah, Milo's owner, was getting concerned about him. "Milo!" he called loudly, but unfortunately, Milo was nowhere to be seen. There was only one thing he could do. He had to go into the forest to find his beloved cat. Desperately, Noah sprinted into the woods, calling Milo's name. He was beginning to lose hope when out of nowhere a wise voice screeched out. "Hey," called Isaac. "What's the matter?" "I've lost my cat," panted Noah. "He's called Milo. Have you seen him by any chance?" "Actually," replied Worm, "I think I know what might have happened. This morning I saw Fox digging a really deep hole, and I'm wondering whether Milo might have fallen down that hole." "Take me to the hole," pleaded Noah. Clutching the leaf, along with Isaac in his hand, Noah sprinted through the woods. Isaac directed him where to go. Finally, they reached the hole, and sure enough, Milo was there, but Noah was surprised to see the other animals too. "What's going on?" he shouted. Fonda explained that she was sorry for trapping the other animals, but she only wanted to play. One by one, Noah helped the animals out of the hole. "All right," said Brian the bear. "We'll play now." "Let's play hide and seek," Noah suggested. "You guys go and hide, and I'll come and find you." 1, 2, 3, 4. While Noah was counting, the other animals went to their hiding places. Milo pounced and found a gigantic log. He arched his back up and down to check whether he could be seen or not. Beth the bunny hopped quickly away down the nearest rabbit hole. While Derek the duck waddled off slowly. "I'm too old for this," he muttered to himself. Squirrel scuttled up the nearest tree. "Nobody will find me here," he laughed to himself. "Hee hee 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 hee." Bear walked steadily as far away as he could. "This will be the best strategy yet," he thought to himself. Finally, Fonda the fox prowled off happily. "I'm so glad that I've finally got friends," Fonda whispered to herself. After a few games, Noah called to the animals, "I need to go home now. My dinner will be ready. See you later." "Wait!" a wise voice cried out. It was Isaac the inchworm. "Noah, you've been running really fast, and you need to do some stretches so you don't get injured." "Oh yeah," replied Noah enthusiastically. "We do that in PE at school. But I can't seem to remember what to do now." "No worries," said Isaac cheerily. "I'll walk you through it. First, let's start with seal stretches. Put your feet together, drop your hips to the ground, and push your shoulders back as you look to the sky overhead. Next, reach your bum back and try to put your shoulders down onto the ground. Next, we're going to go into the Lion King pose. With one knee on the ground, remember to clench your bum and stand straight up. Okay, you can switch your legs and do the same thing with the other leg, making sure that your knee is behind your toes and standing nice and tall. Good work. And from here, you're going to stretch that leg out in front of you or straighten your knee and bring your toes close to you as you can, or as close to you as you can. This stretch we're going to do with both legs. So use the next leg. Good. Make sure that knee is as straight as possible. And remember, with these stretches, you're only going to do it as far as you feel comfortable. Okay, now stand up and put your legs into an upside down V. Good. And you're going to lean forward until your elbows are on the ground, and if you can, put your legs forward or stretch your legs out even more. Again, like with all of the other stretches, you're only doing it until you feel minor discomfort. You should be able to breathe normally as you're stretching. Then we stand up, and you're going to stretch one hand in front of you as if you're telling someone to stop, and pull your fingers back with the other hand. Good. Get a nice stretch in your forearm. And you do the same thing. You point your fingers downward and you pull your fingers back with the other hand. Now repeat this with the other hand. First saying stop and then pulling those fingers back as your hand is pointed up, and pulling your fingers back as your hand is pointed down. Good work. Stretching done, job done, as we shake ourselves out like a jellyfish.
Okay, little people, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I enjoyed filming it. Okay, now remember to subscribe if you enjoyed it and to press the like button as well. And remember, sharing is caring, so share it with your friends. Take care.